my country people, how na day? Who's all of na day? Alright, so we still dey on to the matter of say, hey, our vote as Nigerians, dey count, so we never don talk that one finish, oh. Na him, hey, INEC don come up with new strategy, oh. They don come up with new strategy, say they wan legalize voting without the use of voters card. My people, my country people, abeg o, e be like say me I no understand am, so I go wan make una listen to other learned people wey sabi something inside the obodo way of Nigeria, wey dem dissect and react to this. Abeg, make we look at the reactions even from VDM and from some other people, and I dey come back o.
The news says INEC moves to legalize voting without PVC in 2027. TINUBU, TINUBU. TINUBU. They don't use that talk now, so that when it happens, no go surprise you again. So basically, in a nutshell, in 2027, all these people, they don't need your vote again. They will just print that paper. They'll come carry some, because now only INEC will provide the paper where we will vote, right? What they will now do is simple. They'll print papers where people go vote on, carry and go the normal location for voting. Then they'll print extra ones where they'll keep for house. APC now we can't just detail to do like this. They don't carry themselves now, won't do. So in that 2027 election now, zero. And as of today now, you see how many senators, how many governors, they don't start with the camp, they go APC. No opposition again. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu the Jagaba. When I called him his strategies, they say they don't pay me. Say, are they supporting Tinubu? No. I was telling you people that this man is a stone cold. You need different pattern of approach to follow this guy, man. Person never enter power. He tell you, say, you come. You never reach power. You don't even know how you want to get him. He they tell you what, say, you come. It is my turn. Now when he can't take seats, now he won't come and sit down. Till 2032. But now we're going to know the plan one I want to take use, because this guy, man, I'm not trying to kill anybody, so I'm just here to say I said it. So you know, corruption. No, nobody if not for corruption. I'm not sure say any no. Or if you calculate all the old regime, whatever happened to this country, both military regime, there's none as corrupt as this president regime, this TINUBU regime. There's none as corrupt as this APC president TINUBU regime. No one. Everything is being done for his good. They can't be as if all of them, they just looking back. Everybody like boy. Nobody get talk of his own for this country anymore. Nobody has a voice. Governor talk, they suspend them for 6 months. I say governor don't go beg now. Governor don't go beg.
The Independent National Electoral Commission says it is open to allowing eligible Nigerians without permanent voter cards, that's of course PVCs, to vote, but only if backed by legislative amendments. This follows comments by the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, during a quarterly consultative meeting with resident electoral commissioners in December 2024. He highlighted the growing role of technology, particularly the bimodal voter accreditation system, VOWS, in improving the electoral process. Yakubu said while PVCs will remain valid, future elections may allow voters to use INEC-generated slips downloadable from the Commission's website. He added that the shift could reduce costs, ease logistics, and prevent misuse of voter cards. The real issue, I think, for every voter in Nigeria till today, does my vote count? Whether you're bringing in PVCs, whether you want to replace the PVCs with something else, will my vote count? How do we ensure that there is no case of vote buying or ballot snatching or results being announced and people wondering, how did this come about? These are the real issues that need to be addressed. There are still thousands of people who have not received their PVCs. Their PVCs are still waiting somewhere. So whether or not they take it to the average Nigerian, their main concern is, does my vote count?
I agree with you. And this is the whole point about electoral reform. We've been on this subject of electoral reform since 1999, when there was a return to civilian rule. And you've heard that electoral had been revised again and again. Even now with the 2010 Electoral Act and the 2023 general elections, people have been making various recommendations as to how you can further reform the Electoral Act. Why I say I agree with you is that it's not just about the framework. It's about processes, it's about the institution, it's about the people themselves. But let's deal with the substantive issue. It is the INEC, the chairman of INEC, that is bringing up the point that, look, we don't have to rely only on the permanent voters card. You have made the point that there are problems with the distribution of permanent voters card. And some people are saying we don't need to have multiple modes of identification. We have PVC, we have NIN, we have driver's license, we have international passport, we have local government attestation that we exist in a particular local government. In some other parts of the world, they consolidate this. So identity is a major problem in Nigeria. The second problem with all these PVCs, VOWS and all that is how we manage technology. And we saw all of those glitches, they call them, during the 2023 general elections. Now the people managing the elections are saying, okay, if you just have VOWS, the bimodal accreditation, and you can print a slip from the website of INEC that you are a registered voter, that will expand access. That's the recommendation of INEC in this conversation. And they are saying that even to do that, even the insistence on PVC is a creation of the law. You will have to amend the law. We hope that, the electoral framework will be further amended, and some of the lingering issues, whether it's about Section 84 or it's about provisions of the Electoral Act in terms of political party representation and all of that, that we'll be able to do this ahead of the 2027 election. But there are other issues that other analysts, commentators have identified. Female representation. We have not done enough with regard to female representation. The use of technology, we have not done enough in that regard. Number three, the character of the political class. The political class in Nigeria remains very opportunistic. It doesn't matter what framework you put in place. It doesn't matter what amendment you do. If you have these opportunistic politicians who do not even believe in anything and can jump from one political party to the other, we will still be having problems with our elections.
Exactly. Well,
all right, so my people, now don't hear them. Okay, I just hope that everything you've heard, all the reactions that you've seen here, I just hope you all understand. From the part of VDM is saying, hey, this is not a good one. And from the part of the people of the Rise, they are talking about it and saying, well, if even with these people's votes will count, then that is to say there will be no problem. But the only problem that we Nigerians are having is, will our vote count? That is the problem. Will our vote ever count? Hope there will not be the issue of rigging, collecting of ballot paper and all of that. But it is well, and ballot bosses, it is well, guys. Let me just know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Share your thoughts with me in the comments. And please do also like this video, and if you're here to subscribe to the channel, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you continue to get trending things, especially politically wise, going on in the country. Yeah, okay, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye for now.